Well, earlier today, actually earlier this morning, two of the students that had been arrested due to the violent protests that have been ongoing since Monday here at the Durban University of Technology appeared briefly in court for their first appearance. A 19-year-old female student as well as a 23-year-old male student. We are aware that both of them are currently students at the Durban University of Technology, and they're doing public management. Now, these two students appeared briefly at the Durban Magistrate Court, and while the court proceedings were going on inside, the students were busy protesting outside the gate, singing revolutionary songs, causing a bit of disruption really at the entrance of the Durban Magistrate Court. But it was a very brief appearance, and it has been adjourned for the 6th of October. Now, the state opposed the bail application, saying that they still need some time to verify a few things, including the suspects' addresses. They also need to verify the status of the two students, whether or not they are indeed students at the Durban University of Technology. Now, one of the accused faces a rather more serious charge, really. You'll remember the charges that they're facing is inciting violence, public violence, interfering with police duty, being in possession of some weapons, and one of them, being the 23-year-old man, was also found with explosives according to the charge sheet, which makes his case a little bit more serious. But moreover, with him specifically, he has been arrested before for a similar offense, and we heard that he also has some pending charges as well, which makes his case a little bit more dangerous, a more serious offense that he is facing. But obviously the state has adjourned or has put to court that the two should rather reappear for their bail application on the 6th of October, where they will then either plead and also apply for their bail application. But it seems like the students are enraged really, because due to the fact that the two students are arrested. Some of the students that we spoke to said that they didn't expect that the female student, being a 19-year-old, it's her first offense, that she would be told to remain in custody, and not just they were hoping, the defense was fighting and hoping that the court will ask her to remain in custody in the police station. But the judge said that there's enough space and there's enough hospital facility in the Westville prison to adhere and to take care of her hypertension disorder that she has, which she used as a defense to say she cannot be remained or she cannot be taken to the Westville prison because of her hypertension, and therefore that is a health risk for her. But we know that both suspects will remain in custody in prison, the Westville prison, until the 6th of October.
Simply talk us through what the current situation on the Durban University of Technology campus. Have classes been suspended there? Are academic activities continuing? What's the latest from the campus itself?
Well, reports actually say that the spokesperson of the university, Alan Khan, has suspended lectures once again. You'll remember the university initially suspended classes for Tuesday and Wednesday, pending the meeting that the students were going to have with the Department of Education senior officials as well as the CEO of NSFAS. Now, that meeting did undergo yesterday, but however, we saw the students disrupting that meeting, and by the time the students arrived to the venue, Coastlands Hotel, where the meeting was happening, by the time they arrived there and they spoke to the president, Zamangube, who told them that they are not getting into a resolution, they are not coming up with a consensus with the CEO of NSFAS as well as with the Department of Education, which totally enraged students, and they said the SRC should not continue with the meeting if these stakeholders are not willing to meet their demands. So as far as we know yesterday, that is what happened. Today, however, students we got some reports from the spokesperson, as I said, that he has further, or the management rather, has further suspended classes for today and tomorrow. And they're just monitoring the situation and seeing if these students are going to continue in these violent protests. But the situation down here is still very tense. It seems a bit calm, but very tense. We're not seeing as much police visibility as we've seen in the past few days. That seems to have subsided, but the enragement and the anger within students is still as high. They are planning to actually boycott the appearance or the attendance of the Department of Education Minister, the Higher Education Minister Blade Nzimande's prayer session that's going to be happening later on at the Durban ICC at around 5 o'clock. So the students are aware that the minister is in the city and that he's planning to partake in that prayer later today. But students are caucusing really and saying that they are going to be boycotting that because they don't feel his intentions are genuine at all.